Alright guys, so last time we did the oil on a Chevy Suburban, an 01. Now we have a 99 Silverado, and you can see here, engine service soon. Then if you start it up, change engine oil. So that's exactly what we are going to be doing today. So let's pop the hood. Now this thing has the 5.3 liter in it. Now the other one has a 6 liter in it, and we put 6 quarts in it, and this one also takes 6 quarts. So we're just going to use the same thing as we did before. We're going to put some cardboard underneath the oil catch pan, and then just like the other one, we have Mobil 1 oil, 6 quarts of it, and a nice K&N filter. Guys, so just like the last one, got a 15mm bolt here for the drain plug. Now I got this kind of far back from the plug because this truck is so high off the ground right now. It's probably gonna spray pretty far. Yep, just like I thought. Now we can wait for that to kind of drain out. And just like on the Suburban, I just want to kind of dip my finger in the oil and make sure there's no metal chunks or anything on it. Sorry, I know the sun's in the camera lens, but yeah, this is actually really clean oil, so these vehicles have definitely been well maintained. Alright, so now let's take the filter off. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for all that to drain out. Alright guys, so now let's get this new filter out of here. Just like we did with the Suburban, let's open up the little quart of oil. And then I'm just gonna get a little dab of that on my finger and rub it around the seal of the new filter to keep it from cracking and to give it a better seal. Before we put the new filter on, I'm just gonna clean off the seal surface, and then we can just screw this guy back on. Alright, so now that is on there nice and tight. And now let's just wipe this off a little bit, and then we can put our oil drain bolt back on. Alright, so now let's take the engine oil cap off. Put the funnel in. So now that we got the funnel on, let's get the oil in there. Alright, now just one more quart. Alright, so now we can just put our oil cap back on there. And I'm just gonna get the dipstick here. Now that that's all clean, I'm gonna dip it back in, and we'll see how full the engine oil is. Looks like it's nice and full, so let's just get that back into there. Alright, now we can close the hood again. And then if we look under here, just make sure it's not leaking anywhere. Perfect. Looks great under here. Alright, so now that everything's been kind of confirmed to be A-okay, start her up, let it heat up for a minute. Alright guys, well, it's pretty warm now, so it should warm up all the way as we drive. Now this thing, it's got 190,000 miles on it, and it's still running strong. Just goes to show what you can do if you just change your oil regularly and do your maintenance. Because this thing is still going strong, it's probably hauled a few trailers, and it still runs, still drives good, still shifts. The tack is a little sticky, but that's alright. Suspension still rides pretty smooth, even though it's on a lift. Still shifts, still rides smoothly, and it just still runs good. And it gets going. It's got a 5.3 in it with, I believe, probably aftermarket exhaust tips, and it sounds really good actually, which is really nice. I'm not even on the gas right now. It's just a great truck. I mean, this thing is honestly a perfect truck, especially for a first truck. If you're thinking about getting one of these old 2000s Silverados, I mean, with the lift thing, you could probably find one for a couple grand, and it runs good, even with almost 200,000 miles on it. So it's running good, everything's going fine. I think the check engine oil light came off, so let's take this thing home and double check it, and then we should be good. Still, even though this truck is 20 plus years old, it's still working great. It's still a good truck, and I still think it's a good buy. So now that it's had its oil changed, it's perfect and all ready to go.